Good morning. It's Moosejaw RC Body Shop on a Saturday morning. I got up kind of early. I stayed up late actually, but I have to go to work at the hobby store today. So today we're gonna really quick. I'm gonna finish patining the Decision RC Roswells for a friend of ours named Hot Rod, who has the Hot Rod Chop Shop, a great little barber shop here in Sacramento. He bought my VS410 Pro from me, and we've done a body for him. We got the Phoenix body all patinaed up there. We put a little Hot Rod Chop Shop logo on there as well. Look really cool. But now it's time to get the wheels done so that it kind of just ties it all together. Let's get this done. Let's get some breakfast, and then we gotta get to work. And then after work, get the rest with our day. So here's the Roswells, and they, as you see, they're pretty shiny with the bare lunar surface gloss paint. And it's great, it's adhere, but we want it a little duller. So what I found in my little toolbox, number 2 coarse steel wool. And with that, we have a little bit, a little bit flatter. So we're gonna do that real quick and get that done. All right, so we got the steel wool in there, and it really, there's still some shiny spots, but at least it gets into most of the nook and crannies. We're looking pretty good, a little dull at least, and we're gonna have a little more dullness to that, but that's a good, I've never tried that before, but it did get a little bit deeper because steel wool can get in the nooks and crannies a little bit. There's a little shiny, we'll get that. We're gonna do 200 grit sandpaper. We're not gonna really wet sand it, we're just gonna try to see if we can scratch it up. That paint is really on there, it just kind of dulled it up and didn't really get to the surface of the actual wheel. So, all right, so let's do that. All right, so we scratching up with a good old, I think it's a 2020 grit sandpaper. I wasn't genteel, I went to town on them, and you see we got the surface, which is good. Get it in the right area and get that, and they all look good. They look roughed up a little bit. They could be roughed up more, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roughen up. We're gonna take this file and we're gonna put some inadvertent scratches here and there, deeper in the dish.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, we ruined them in a good way. Just inadvertent scratches from a little file that I have here. I didn't go full ham. I just start flick, just really any random area that you would see. One of these got a little bit too much, but that's fine. We're gonna now take some Tamiya number C. We got some orange rust in there, believe it or not. I like this one. We got Soot and Rust, a darker brown rust. Snow, believe it or not, actually adds a little bit. Or we got Tamiya Weathering Master A. This stuff, light sand, but mud. Mud is a pretty good texture. We're gonna add that and show you what it looks like. So a little bit before weathering and after. The hard part is getting in the nooks and crannies sometimes, and then sometimes I'm afraid to get in there and do too much, but we'll get it. Because we're going to put a dull coat on this in the end, so we'll see if it works. I tried to record and do this little thing. It's called a flicking technique. You get a lot of the Tamiya powder, pigment, I guess you would say. And we try to get things out of the way so you can see. And we just kind of take it and we get it up there and we flick it. So that it will spread out little flakes, and you can see I did that with the soot, and that looks good. I like that. I'm gonna try to keep it. Key thing is don't touch it, until you spray it with a flat clear. So we gotta keep it. So now we gotta work around it. Maybe this is a technique that you'll use at the end. And with that, folks, we learned something here in the Moosejaw RC. So this is the second one I did, where I did the flicking technique first, and it looks good. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna touch it. But this was the first one where I spread it out with the applicator, but then I flicked second, and you get you get that result. So you get two different results. You either do it beforehand and work around it, or you work beforehand. And like I said, we're not quite done with everything here. We're gonna add a different shade of gray, just kind of just dust it, and then we'll seal it up and everything. But let's finish the other two. Okay, they're all maked up. Now we gotta just seal it, but we're gonna do a splash of AS31 Ocean Gray. Just a splash, not much to get that through. And then we'll seal it with a clear. Like I said, we're just gonna give a nice little dusting, not really anything that's heavy on these. So here we go. And like I said, we're using the AS31 Ocean Gray to Royal Air Force. Just give it a little dust. Barely pressing on it and let it just give it a dusting. And we got a hint of blue in there too now. So that looks good. I like that.
What's this?
It's an art project.
Okay, I like it. Picasso.
So why the little added blue? Just to add another tone of gray there, a nice grayish blue. I think it looks good. You know, I almost wish we got the, well, looking at Toyota FJ's old school ones that were red, a lot of wheels were black, flat black. And what's the fun in that? I mean, we could have gotten, you could get the Incision flat black ones too and do some really great things. Even the patina over that, especially with the bear paint and all that. And that would have been nice, a little black showing through. But these came out good, and you know, you just get them to where you want and do some little things here and there, and you can get some old looking relic wheels. I think they look great. So I was saying why I went with, I could have gone with the flat black Incision RC wheels and call it good on this. The reason I went with the gray, that was another typical color I saw on a red Toyota FJ, old school one. So it seemed like it popped. I liked how it popped a little bit more. Others were just gunmetal and flat black or the gray, and I like the gray. That's what I went with, and we wanted to age them like the truck, so that's the reason behind the madness. And if worst comes to worst, I just take a PS55 and I just put a simple, nice, light, even coat of that on top of this to seal all the stuff in, all the goodness in. Whew. Okay, folks, we are done on this Saturday morning. I got to get ready for work at the hobby store at RC Country Hobbies. I'm gonna bring the wheels with me and the tires, put them all together, and put them on the good old Vanquish VS410 Pro of hot rods with the Phoenix body on it. And we'll put a picture at the end of all this because I do have to work. I gotta put them together, sell some RC cars.
Shut up and take my money.
Take some pictures of them and share them on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, of course, Moosejaw Joe _Joe. And well, I'll show you a picture at the end. It's gonna be really cool. Thanks for joining Moosejaw RC Body Shop. It was a short day, gotta get to work. But hit the like and subscribe. Thank you to all my followers. Can't believe I'm saying that. Like I'm some person, but I'm just a regular person, folks, and having fun on the YouTube, having fun with tiny trucks, and like the support. Thank you for the support. We'll continue on. All right, have a great day.